Hey, it's Bosco, and I got a free-for-all on Modern Warfare 2 where I snipe with the intervention. And I know I miss a lot, I'm not that good with it, I'm still learning, so yeah, just try and refrain from those comments. I know. I am using steady aim with it, and that's because I'm still learning, and I need all the help I can get. I know I don't end up with the best score by the end of it, but I'm trying to find a sort of happy medium between being aggressive, which I like, and trying not to get killed by campers. And that's pretty hard to do in a free-for-all especially. A bit of background on me: when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, I was just one of the general masses. I sniped very rarely if it was a map with long angles like Wasteland or that. I didn't even know what quickscoping was back then. I'd never seen any YouTube commentator before, so I didn't even know it was a thing. And towards the end of its lifespan, I discovered YouTube commentaries and different people, and they were doing all the trick shots and montages and stuff like an OpTic videos and that. So recently I decided to go back and play it because it was still on my shelf and give it a try and see how I did with it. Funnily enough, I ran into OpTic Nade Shot in the free-for-all game after this one. I thought that was pretty neat. It was the first time I've run into somebody that put stuff up on YouTube in an actual game. So since this is the first Modern Warfare 2 video I've put up, I'll give you my thoughts on the game in general. For the most part, it was a positive experience, being the game I've spent the majority of my time on. I really only have two complaints about it, and they're pretty widespread. It would be the one-man army noob-tube bullshit, and the Commando Pro bullshit. And there's examples of both in this bit. Aside from the Commando Pro, which has been there since the beginning, I didn't really notice a lot of the noob-tube crap that's going on right now back when it was the main COD. But with the way I played, I was usually off on my own, not in the center of the action where most of those would be exploding, so maybe I just didn't notice. Normally my class setup would be silenced ump, probably M9 with a tactical knife, maybe the Magnum, Marathon Pro, Cold-Blooded Pro, and Ninja Pro. And then basically run around the outskirts of the map in a circle and knife people. And good times were had by all. Inevitably I'd get random hate mail from somebody that I'd killed multiple times in one match. And my reply to that is always, dude, if you're dumb enough to going back to the same spot every single time, you're just asking to get knifed. It's that simple. Anyways, about the current game, Favela is one of my least favorite maps in the entire game. It's just completely counter to the way I like to play. There's way too many enclosed spots and way too many spots to camp. By contrast, Underpass was my absolute favorite map. Loved it. After playing free-for-all and Modern Warfare 2 for a while, I'm longing for something along the lines of what they did in Black Ops for the wager matches, where they sort of cut down just a small section of the map, and that's where everybody is. I think that would be a fun idea for free-for-all, so it would force people all spawning into the same small area at once and fighting it out, rather than, you know, go up here, camp, wait, shoot, move, camp, shoot, wait, move, etc. So with the small section of the map, if you don't move, then somebody's going to spawn behind you and shoot you in the dome. It would also speed up gameplay in the sense that most of the maps in Modern Warfare 2 are the same ones that come up in Domination. So a lot of your time is spent running back to the other side of the map where all the action is. And I'm jumping back and forth again. At the start of this console generation, I originally bought an Xbox because I was an achievement whore. I thought that was the coolest thing that somebody had ever come up with for consoles. So I played the shit out of a lot of games just to get more gamer score, which is ultimately pointless. Then the PS3 came out, and Blu-ray started to sort of take shape and take hold of some market share, and I thought that was pretty sweet. So I traded in my Xbox for PS3. So I was playing on the PS3 when Modern Warfare 2 came out. I think ultimately I ended up at 3rd or 4th prestige, I think. I can't remember now. And by then, after gaming on the PS3 for a while, I was starting to get really sick of PSN and its limitations. So I sold all my PS3 games, kept the PS3 itself, because it's my movie player, and went and bought one of the new 360 Slims. But most of my friends all had PS3s when they finally bought one of this generation consoles. So when Black Ops came out, I originally got it for the PS3. By the time I got to the 3rd Prestige on that, it was beyond retardedly terrible lag. Like, I can't even describe it properly. After that patch, I didn't remember what the number was, but the one that came out at the beginning of December, I spent about 45 minutes, thereabouts, without exaggeration, and didn't get into to actually play a single game. It was just a comedy of errors, like literally, like server timeout, disconnect, kicks you back to the main lobby menu, and it was terrible. So that's when I traded it in. Like, I'm so done with this. Trade it into the store. If it makes some other little kid happy for Christmas, then at least that'll be something. But I can't take it anymore. I never really did good with the sniper rifles in Black Ops anyway, but after going back and playing Modern Warfare 2, and quickscoping and all that kind of stuff, and having fun with it, sticking in Black Ops and trying to snipe in it was like the first time I'd ever played Black Ops and tried to snipe, even after that last patch, which supposedly made it easier to quickscope, but not quite as good as Modern Warfare 2. I still couldn't hit a damn thing. I've only ever gotten one really good gameplay with the L96 in Black Ops. Actually, I might come over that one and put that up next, so you can get a comparison between the two. I played around a bit with World at War again yesterday for the first time in a long time. And that was kind of in between the two. Like, I managed to hit a couple of quick scopes with it, but others it was just like, really? Come on. I've been playing the older Call of Duties, COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2 lately, just gathering some clips. I've got some other clips from Black Ops that I thought were pretty good. Hopefully start putting together my first montage. I gave a bunch of my old clips to a friend of mine, because he's going to school for that type of thing. He was going to edit a montage together for me, and then his computer ended up crashing, and I lost those clips, so I gotta start all over again. This is another example of why Commando Pro is absolute bullshit, and I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. That's another minor gripe I have with the sniper rifles is, once in a while, you'd be 5 feet away from a guy, and you'll just hit marker him. Like, really? If I hit him in the toe, it should kill him. Although, it's not as bad as Black Ops, so I guess I should calm my hate for that. When you see me just standing still like that in any one of my sniping vids, I'm not actually AFK or anything, that's just how I snipe. I liken it to how a T-Rex hunts. Like, I watch one spot and wait for movement before I zoom in. And again, hit marker my balls. So the gameplay's wrapping up pretty soon. I get the final kill. The final score was 30 and 12, I believe. So subscribe if you like, and leave a comment if you want to see more sniping gameplay or free-for-all on any of the Call of Duties. Let me know which one, and I thank you for watching. Until next time, GLHF. Almost forgot to mention, stay tuned for the bonus clip. It's nothing special, but it made me smile.